Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today myself and Paul going to discuss about heights and distances. Actually, this chapter is the application of trigonometry. Trigonometry can be used in many ways in the things around us, like we can use it for calculating the height and distance of some objects without calculating them actually. So student, in this chapter we are going to find the height and distance of some objects by using trigonometry. So to find the height of an object or to find the distance of an object to the other, we must know the meaning of some points. So we have to know about some terms. Okay student, let's see. First we have to know line of sight. What is line of sight? Here it is. When we look at some object, then the line made by our vision to the object is called the line of sight. Let's see the figure. Here it is. Here the observer is looking at the top of the tree, and in the figure you can see what is the line of sight. Okay student. Now next, horizontal line. A horizontal line is a distance between the observer and the object. Here in the figure you can see what is horizontal line. Okay student. Now next, angle of elevation. And angle of elevation is the angle made by the line of sight to the top of the object and the horizontal line. It is above the horizontal line. That is, the angle of elevation is made when we look up to the object. So student, in the figure you can see one angle between line of sight and horizontal line. That angle is called angle of elevation. Okay. Now next, angle of depression. What is angle of depression? Here it is. An angle of depression is made when the observer needs to look down to see the object. The angle between the horizontal line and the line of sight is the angle of depression, when the horizontal line is above the angle. Okay, so let's see the figure. Here it is. Here the observer is at the top of a building, and you can see there is a football in the field, and the observer is looking at the football from the top of the building, and you can see there is a horizontal line, and the angle between line of sight and horizontal line is the angle of depression. You can see here in the figure. Okay student. Now so student, let's see one example. Example 1. Find the height of the flagpole if the angle of elevation is 30 degree and the distance of flag from the observer is 15 meter. Okay. So let's see the figure. Here it is. So student, let's see the solution. Here it is. Let x be the height of the flagpole. Okay, you can see in the figure horizontal line is 15 meter. Okay, Now to calculate x, we need to take the trigonometric ratio which includes perpendicular and base. So to find x, we need to take trigonometric ratio which includes perpendicular and base. That means you can take tan or cot. Okay, let's see. Here I take tan, and we know that tan theta is equal to perpendicular by base. Here tan 30 degree is equal to x by 15, because here perpendicular is x and base is 15 meter. Okay student, this is implies 1 by root 3 is equal to x by 15. Here put the value of tan 30 degree, and we know that tan 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. Okay student, this is implies x is equal to 15 by root 3 is equal to 8.66, right? Hence the height of the flagpole is 8.66 meter. Okay student, now let's see another example. Example 2. A child was playing at the top of the hill. He had thrown a stone in the lake from the hill. The distance covered by the stone was 150 meter and the angle of depression was 30 degree. Then what is the height of the hill? So let's see the figure. Here it is. Okay, now let's see the solution. Let the height of the hill be h. Okay student, you can see in the figure the hypotenuse is 150 meter and the angle of depression is 30 degree. Now student, you can see in the figure, here we have to find the perpendicular h. Okay, so we need to take trigonometric ratio which includes perpendicular and hypotenuse. Here hypotenuse is 150 meter given, and student, we know sin theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. So here we need to take sin 30 degree. Sin 30 degree is equal to h by 150. Okay, now this is implies put the value of sin 30 degree, and we know that sin 30 degree is equal to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is equal to h by 150. This is implies h is equal to 75. Okay, hence the height of the hill is 75 meter. Okay, so student, this is the end of this chapter. Now your homework will be, you have to solve all the questions of this chapter from your NCERT book and from any other reference book if you have. Thank you and visit again.